Hello, I'm going to go over the homework requirements for the module and artist reflection and inspiration essay. So basically, you're going to pick one module and one artist. So you can pick any module from the 13 modules that we've covered, and you can pick one artist, and you can go to this list of artists. And so this would take you to, all the various lists that are all throughout this module. And so you can pick any of the artists on these lists for this homework assignment. So you're going to have one module and one artist, and then you're going to apply the concepts that these prompts are going to ask you to follow and turn in your essay. So you're going to pick an artist, pick a module, and then explain why you chose the module you are referencing. You could talk about the things that you learned in that module, how you're applying that to the photographs you take today. You might want to revisit a module that you didn't have time to really get into the information. So now you can go back and revisit that information. I mean, basically this final project is an opportunity to not only make some great photographs from everything that you've learned, but also to go back and look at all this information that we just jammed through super fast. I mean, information in this class could span over a year's time. I was just trying to give you this really solid foundation. So after you've picked your module, you're going to talk about why you picked it, and then you're also going to explain why you chose that artist and summarize your feelings regarding the artist's photographs, how they inspired you, what they make you think about, maybe some of the technical aspects of how they're using the information in the module that you're reflecting on. So how are they using light? How are they using color? Is there a technique in their way of making photographs that really excites you or inspires you to want to learn more about how they're doing that? So these are all things that you can talk about. And then you're going to want to introduce us to the artist. So tell us about their ideas, how or why they're making their photographs. Are they fine art photographers? Are they food photographers, using that language? And then also, talk about the color and the composition, things that I was just referencing. And then embed 2 photos by the photographer and include the physical properties. So the name of the artist, the date, the size of the work, the medium, anything that you can find that would just give us more information about the image. Some of you might want to look up if there's a value to that image, if it's a photographer from maybe the History of Photography Learning Unit. So lots of stuff to look at. Lots and lots of great artists, and then lots of information in these different modules to share. And then finally, you're going to review one of your classmates' posts, and hopefully that'll be a minimum of 150 words, using all the language from the class. Maybe you might want to mention something that you learned from the module that they're using to reflect on, or point to a photographer that you really liked from that module. Lots of different things to contribute in the response to your classmates' posts and what they're thinking about for this assignment, learning, revisiting the modules and reflecting on an artist. So I hope it's a helpful assignment. It is connected to your final submission photography project, and I'll ask you to reflect back on the artist that you chose and kind of some of the ideas that you'll get out of this assignment you'll use again in that final submission for your final project. All right, I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, and thank you so much for listening.